lovely Thursday. Lovely Thursday to all of you wonderful, fabulous people. So, how's everybody? Loads and loads to unload. But let's start with our recap of episode 4 of Too Hot to Handle season 5. This is called Court in the Act. But before we do, how are you, darling children? Coming along with your week, with your weekend plans. How is everybody doing? Oh goodness. I do have to say though, this new program that I have that I've been assigned to oversee. I don't even know why I got assigned to dang thing, but you know what? It's alright. Auntie Sarsci's gonna do her best. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I will talk more about that in our other series. But for now, let's go pick up where we were. Episode 4. Alright then. It is the morning of day 3. And of course, we know the night before, Elisa's snooze fest of a date with Hunter resulted in her deciding to swap him out with Alex. Which obviously didn't sit well with Megan, who was, up until that point, was, should I say, deluding herself that Alex actually truly did like her. I'm just saying. I mean, let's call it what it is, right? A spade's a spade. And she is taking it personal. And why wouldn't she? Alex was also bouncing her around in the palm of his hand. All the while, he was pining for Elise. So, Alex is looking closer to being twins with Louis at this point. And on a side note, oh, my allergies are here, guys. Sorry. Hunter ended up having to share his now cold bed with our resident detective, Dre. He's so cute. Hashtag romance. Love it. Okay, now back to Elise, Alex, and the Megan three-way drama. Alex does extend an apology to Megan for misleading her, but it really felt like it was half-hearted. I mean, don't get me wrong. It sounded like he was cognizant of his actions. But, yeah, I felt like that was still lacking. But that was just me. Okay, that was just me. Just saying. I didn't feel it. You know what I mean? And then Elise gets on that apology train as well. Right there, next to Alex. To apologize to Hunter. But it sounded more like a non-apology. So I guess her apology sounded worse than Alex's. So, yeah. But at least Hunter accepted it. And then there's the awkward silence that Lana has to break. Because, Lana doesn't like all that nonsense. She wants to get information, people. And not from the silence, okay? So she starts the morning roll call, starting with Isaac and Louis. Isaac and Courtney, Louis and Christine, and Alex and Elise. Those are the 3 booed up couples. So in her usual Lana snarky way, she asks the couples if their connection is weak and surface level, or is it really as strong as they think? Wow, Lana. Seriously, they just woke up, girl. But she never fails to drop them bombs, and I am here for it. And in the spirit of Isaac and Courtney, they did share a kiss under that moonlight. So technically, yes, bad children that they are. But they haven't actually spilled that secret yet to the group. But I'm sure our BFF Lana isn't too far behind on that. Because she knows she loves letting the cat out of the bag. Let's just hope Detective Dre doesn't have a heart attack when he finds out. Poor thing. And so we find the group at the beach for a relationship workout. Am I the only one feeling like this is a waste of time? Well, we do need to fill the episodes with more than those sneaky snog and horn dogs. So first up, we have Alex, who thinks his indecisive, people-pleasing ways Plus, his good looking physique, of course, he has to get that inserted in there, can be a problem for him. Alex, we need you to dig deeper, bro. Like, just a little bit deeper. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Just dig a little bit deeper. Next to bat is Elise, who thinks her strong will and need for constant excitement in relationships serves her negatively when she really needs to learn to trust the process and allow herself to be happy with whoever partner she's booed with at the time. Or at least try. Well, I'm just saying. Then there's Hannah, who thinks she needs to work on her trust issues, which enable her to choose wrong and say hurtful things. Okay. Yeah. Next is Detective Dre, whose emotional unavailability has led to disappointment and fear in his previous relationships. Followed by our resident panty chaser, Louis, who says he doesn't always get to explain his feelings to girls because he's too damn busy hosing down those flower pots. Okay, fine. I added that, but back to his baggage. He claims his impatience and trust issues has led to impulsive decisions on his part, which is followed by Christine, whose baggage includes chasing after men who are obviously not right for her, but does seem to have everything she's looking for, aka emotionally unavailable people. I guess she likes to chase. Then we have Hunter, who writes on the board goodbye to not being good enough. Damn. Ooh, that one's still hurting from, getting dumped by Elise. Next is Sweet Megan, who writes on the board bad judgments in the past, stereotypical sort of men that delights her fancy are really the ones that she chooses, but should not be choosing because they're not the ones for her. And second to the last, we have Isaac, who writes petty cockiness and having no filter as having been a problem for him in the past, as these have been worn by him as an armor not to get hurt, which in turn ends up pushing people away. Last but not least, we have Courtney, who takes to bat, and she wrote listening, depending, and falling on the board for past experiences when she has fallen too fast for the wrong people who didn't truly care for her, which she should really be allowing herself to slow down, get to know people, and, really analyze the trajectory of the budding relationship, which was true in her marriage where she ended up being cheated on. Sorry about that. I don't wish that on anybody. And after the workshop, of course, Lana has to put on blast the most recent rule breakers, who are Courtney and Isaac, which at this point everyone already knows what's next, right? Hello, lost money again. Which now leads us to tally up how much is in the pot. At this time, it is 146,000, down from 200K. Damn, that's gotta hurt. Even though the group thinks this rule infraction was for a good cause, it still stings. I mean, shouldn't it? Duh. Now then, of course, Lana always has to have some, trick up her proverbial sleeve. So, she's sending the couples on a date with the new arrivals. Ooh, darlings. Here comes the troublemakers. Wow. So the first to arrive is Yasmin, who's chosen one of the booed up boys and has selected Isaac. Ooh, timing is truly impeccable for these horny toads. Second arrival is Trey, who has chosen Christine, and Louis is losing his shit. Oh, Hannah said it first. Karma really is a bitch. So off these two go to get ready for their dates, and the left behind partners are definitely in the hot seat, hoping their boos don't get tempted. Have you looked at this group before? I mean, hello, read the room. If not for Lana, Anywho, not like Lana's ever stopped them, but I'm just saying. For the duration of the date, the rules do not apply, and they get a free pass. Wow, naughty, naughty Lana. Girl, you have unlocked the chains and have handed Isaac and Courtney the golden free pass. What a welcome gift to our newcomers. And Isaac's type just happened to be on a date with him. He loves Latinas. Ooh, and I'm starting to think he's actually going to have a change of heart and switch off to Yasmin. Hmm? Hmm? Show of hands. My hands are up and both of my feet. I'm just saying. His head is all scrambled thinking about all the piercings and Yasmin that he wants to discover. My oh my, Isaac, you naughty, naughty lad. Although he does express to Yasmin that he is in a situationship with Courtney, he goes on to say that he's not really tied down at all. Wow. That was the quickest 180 I've ever seen, even for this show. Jeez. Well, to break up these dates, let's see how Louis is doing. Well, let's just say Karma Chameleon is playing in his head. They come and go, come and go. Oh. Yes, I know Auntie Sarsci is off key. I mean, hello. When is she going to try it, right? And it just sounded so apropos. Anyway, back to the date of Christine. She's clearly smitten with Trey. She's trying to play cool, you know. But girl, we see right through you. And Trey is definitely not about to lose time here. He took his shot and Christine caught it. Ooh la la, but where does that leave resident player Louis? Do they or don't they use the free pass? Now that is the golden question, isn't it? And now that those dates are done, Isaac does not lose time putting his arm around Yasmin as they sit beside each other, which of course catches the eyes of the ladies watching from everyone's minds. Did y'all kiss? And at least they admit it. Shown, hello. What is there not to admit, right? I mean, there is not like it's costing the group money. It was a free pass. And Yasmin is staying in Isaac's bed just for your information, people. Wow. Louis is at least disheartened by this. You know, I gotta say, he may be disheartened, but it's more like he's looking in the mirror, that's why. I'm just saying. And Courtney obviously has mixed emotions. But girl, you fine. Go get you someone who deserves you, queen. Brush this one off and go. Do better. You know, just saying. Speaking of, Christine and Trey walks in from their date. And the ladies are drooling at the new hottie. And Christine says, this date is definitely one for the books. And the girls, of course, are going to grill Christine about using the free pass. While the camera, a sneaky little camera that they have, pans to Louis, who is obviously on the edge of his seat, still feeling the karma vibes. So, did they? Didn't they? Or? Well, that would have to wait, darlings, because that will be answered in the next episode. With that, we conclude episode 3. I will see you on episode 4, and don't forget to like and subscribe and drop your comments below for more fun. Remember, leave grace for others, stay the fabulous self that you are, and don't forget to journey in gratitude. Until the next episode, I shall see you fabulous people later. Be kind to yourselves, remember. Oh, and it is a hot. So please, remember, if you don't have to be out and about, stay indoors, hydrate. And stream my videos, or watch my videos, or listen to my videos. However, and whatever makes you happy. Just make sure you watch it and drop your comments. Toodaloo. Ciao.